All right, first and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Kohala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And I'm going to be real quick. I just want to speak on this R. Kelly situation right quick. I got a couple scriptures, but I'm going to play this interview off of, I guess it was CBS or whatever. It says, R. Kelly speaks with Gayle King this morning, full interview, 3/6/19. All right, so the full interview isn't out yet. Here's a little snippet of it, I guess. But I'm going to play the video, then I'm going to put in my little 2 cents or whatever, all right? So I'm going to play the whole video. I'm not going to interrupt it.
Welcome to CBS This Morning. We're going to begin with your big explosive interview with R. Kelly. Wow.
He had a lot to get off his chest, Nora.
Right.
He actually said he welcomed the opportunity to speak. Right. And boy, did we let him speak.
And everybody has switched their channels and turned on to us to see it this morning.
We let him speak.
So let's get right to it, because R. Kelly is breaking his silence about the sexual abuse charges that landed him in jail last month. The embattled R&B singer spoke with Gayle for nearly 80 minutes yesterday. It is an interview that you will see only on CBS This Morning, and he says all the women now accusing him of physical and sexual abuse, he says all of them are lying.
That's what he says. Chicago prosecutors have charged Kelly with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. Authorities say 3 of the 4 alleged victims were underage when the suspected crimes happened. Now, Kelly has pleaded not guilty. Sources tell CBS News federal and state authorities in at least 2 states, New York and Illinois, are now investigating a variety of allegations. The singer, as you know, has faced intense scrutiny for more than a decade now. It was reignited in January after the Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly featured interviews with 7 accusers and former members of his inner circle. They all say that Kelly preys on vulnerable women and young girls. I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and seeing things on the blogs, and I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God, all of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement, helicopters over my house, trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house, handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem, a cult. I don't even really know what a cult is, but I know I don't have one,
Have you done anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize, but I apologize in those relationships. At the time I was in the relationships.
Have you broken any laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series interviewed 50 people, family members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abused them. Yeah. Are you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good. They was describing Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil, and by no means am I a monster.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife, Kitty Jones, Lisa Van Allen, Lizette Martinez, Geronda Pace, Faith Rogers, Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you, that you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress? Why would all these women tell these different stories about you if they were not true? And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
Right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show, then any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of social media.
In 2008, R. Kelly was found not guilty on 14 counts of child pornography after prosecutors in Chicago failed to convince a jury that he was a man seen in a sex tape with a girl as young as 13.
What do you want to say to your fans?
Last month, Kelly was indicted again, this time charged with aggravated criminal sexual abuse of 4 women, including 3 who the charges say were minors at the time. Have you ever had sex with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Never?
No.
I have to tell you, it's so hard to believe that based on all that we read.
I'm going to tell you something, Gail. There's one thing. I'm going to tell you something. What the women said about you.
What
women said about me. What women. So nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me.
Mm-hmm. So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You feel that people have maligned your character?
I have been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
So I think the point you're making is, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
how stupid would it be for R. Kelly, with all I've been through in my way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were holding.
That's stupid, guys.
I didn't.
I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to let the video continue. I'm not going to go too hard till I get into the scriptures. But I don't know. I believe I know for sure he was molesting those girls, man. Pissing on them and doing all that shit. He's a wicked nigga, man. I have no sympathy for this guy here. But I do believe in this instance that they're trying to railroad him, man. I believe, you know what I'm saying, that Esau Edom is throwing him under the bus, man. You know, it's funny. The Harvey Weinstein, he's not doing nothing different that Trump does. Harvey Weinstein, what's the dude that owned the Clippers? Donald Sterling. All of these Edomites, these top Edomites do the same thing, even worse that R. Kelly does. Okay, he's even gonna. I'm not even gonna say nothing. But I believe he is being railroaded, man. Because like I said, what you see is happening is that covenant, that promise, that deal that they had with Esau Edom is being annulled, man. Okay? Esau's, he called himself the Pied Piper. Time to pay the piper, okay? Esau Edom is collecting. Your witchcraft is not working anymore. You know? He's going to go into how, I gave you 30 years of my life. Yeah, you gave 30. He's talking to he's talking to someone. He's talking to the elites. He's not talking to you, to America, to the public. He's talking to the elites, man. Pay attention. Wake up.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to. Love me if you want. But just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold.
And he could be a monster doing that shit because that's what the wicked elites do. You got senators that hold people in their basements chained up. They do that. There's a major child pedophile sex ring that goes on. They are doing that wicked stuff, man. But he was getting the pass because, you know, he was doing his job. He was rocking the people to sleep with his little chocolate factory and all that shit. You know, he was doing his job. But the witchcraft is wearing off, man. Okay? Jake is waking up out of that sleep, out of the sunken place, man. And you see Esau Edom is coming down on all these athletes, man. All these, not athletes, Salaki, all these celebrities, man. Okay? They're all going to start toppling one by one. Okay?
Girls against their will, chain them up in my basement and don't let them eat and don't let them out. Through in my way past to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were holding.
That's stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to. Love me if you want. But just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, Oh, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Robert,
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career.
That right there. He's not talking to the public. He's talking to the Rothschilds, the elites, the wicked elites. That's who he's crying and talking to, man.
Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career.
30 years of bending to the elites, doing whatever their will, whatever they please, whatever they said, man. Taking it up the ass, probably, excuse my French, putting all that bullshit, that adulterous music on Jake, putting them wicked demons on Jake, man. A lot of R. Kelly's music was wicked, man. Nothing but adultery, lust.
Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music.
See?
I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it.
It's not about music. It's about Esau coming down with great wrath. The Lord said he was going to start at his sanctuary. Okay? That's what you see. He's starting with Jake. Esau Edom can do the same thing. But when Jake does it, nah. See? He's talking to Esau Edom, man. The wicked elites. The ones that run the music industry. The so-called Jews, Amalek.
And don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Robert,
stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Because I'm going to come back and play the video, rest of the video. Lord's going to remember, which hopefully I will. But that's Esau Edom's MO, man. Demonizing people, man. That's what he does. That's what he does. That's Esau Edom's MO. That's your fault. I don't feel sorry for you. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. This is in the Apocrypha. Like I said, Ecclesiasticus, not Ecclesiastes, which is in the Old Testament. Ecclesiasticus, which is in the Apocrypha, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. And you best believe all these other nations, especially Esau Edom, the red Hebrew Edomite, they are our enemy, okay? I'm not talking about the confusion of faces because we're scattered amongst the nations, okay? And you're going to have Israelites that look like the other nations, whose father goes back to, whose line goes back to Abraham, goes back to Jacob, okay? Those are called the confusion of faces, but I'm talking about to the actual true descendants of Esau, Edom, and these other nations, man. They are our enemies. And the Lord says, never trust thine enemy, okay? Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou hast at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Okay, and that's what happens. Okay, Esau Edom is our enemy. Okay, and the Lord said not to trust them. All right, this is verse Verse 13. I start at 12. I'll read this. And read this over. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou hast at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any as such as come nigh wild beasts? And Esau Edom is a wild beast. They said that brute beast, okay? And like I said, I don't have no pity for you, okay? All right? I'm going to let the scripture speak. I ain't even going to say nothing. We don't have no pity, man. We don't have no pity for 2/3. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast? So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? And like I said, you were taking part. I'm pretty sure R. Kelly was taking part in those orgies and those Illuminati parties. They all were. They all were, man. They're not innocent. Blood is on their hands, man. Okay. It says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. Okay? And ain't nobody going to be around when you falling, R. Kelly. Okay? It says Proverbs 1:26, and he's over there crying like a little bitch, man. Crying like a little bitch. This is what the Lord says. Proverbs 1:26. I, meaning Yahweh, I also will laugh at your calamity. And how he's going to laugh? Through his prophets. We sit back and we watch and we laugh at you niggas. 2/3. Okay? Because we're out there warning you. You see us. I know you see us. R. Kelly's from Chicago. One of the biggest camps is in Chicago. GMS Chicago is a big camp. I know they know about us. Okay? But they don't want to listen. Okay? Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and he's scared. He said he's fighting for his life. You best believe he's scared. They about to throw him under the jail. You got off the first time, but you ain't getting off the second time. You better learn from her. Look at OJ. He got off the first time, but they didn't let him slide the second time. Okay? You're gonna have to pay that bill. All right? They show you, if you brothers ever watched Supernatural, they had the Crossroads demon, right? And you would go to the Crossroads demon and you sell your soul basically. And then after a certain amount of time, the demon would always want to collect. You'd get your wish, your dream would come true. You'd be a singer, you'd be a great artist or whatever, fall in love, whatever. But then after like 10 years or 7 years or whatever the hell it is, hey, the demon would come to collect, man. Hey, the devil, it's time to pay the piper. You said you the Pied Piper, right? You thought you was the Pied Piper. Nah, Esau Edom's the Pied Piper. Okay? It says, Proverbs 1:7, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Okay? They would none of my counsel, they despise all of my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. All right? I got a couple more scriptures, and I'll play the rest of the video. This is Luke chapter 6. Start at verse 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples. This is talking about Yahushua, who you guys ignorantly called Jesus. Okay? And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor. And we're poor. Okay, Yasharal is poor. We're the bottom, man. We're proverbs and bywords. Okay, we're looked down upon. You know, we're the filth of this world, especially the men of great millstone, the true prophets of the Lord. Okay, they call us pedophiles and bums and all this stuff. We're scorned. All right, this is talking about us. Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven. The Lord said the meek shall inherit the earth. Why? Because we're rich with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We're poor in this world because this is not our kingdom. We don't want nothing in this world, okay? We're waiting on our kingdom, all right? It said, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven. Salakia, for yours is the kingdom of Yahweh. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you. And who gets all that hate? Okay? Primarily the men of great millstone, man. Starting from Apostle Tahar on down, man. Okay? They do nothing but talk shit about us, okay? Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil, for the Son of Man's sake. And that's why they talk shit about us, because we do nothing but push the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and give them this unadulterated truth, man, whether they like it or not, whether they hear or forbear. That's why they hate us, and that's why they laugh and scorn at us, okay? But they said we're rich, okay, because we're going to get the kingdom of heaven. Lord willing, we endure till the end. We keep pushing. Luke 6:23. Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. And we leaping for joy because we see our time is coming. Esau's the end of the world. We see Esau falling, Lucifer falling like lightning. We see his kingdom coming down drastically. Okay, and we see these false prophets like the IUIC. We see them crumbling. We see 2/3 crumbling. You see. So we're rejoicing because we know our kingdom is heaven. Okay? The joy of the hypocrite is only for a moment. Our time is coming, and our kingdom is forever and ever. Luke 6:23, rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. This is the main point, Mr. R. Kelly. But woe unto you that are rich. You R. Kellys, you Kendrick Lamars, you Nick Cannons, But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. You got your prize, you got your reward. Okay? It says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. Okay? But like I said, the main point, 6:24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Okay. I get straight to the point. Matthew 16:24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. Okay, you got to give up this stuff for this world, man. All the disciples dropped everything and followed the Lord. They said, we gave up everything. Family, wives, jobs, children. We forsake everything. What are we going to get, Lord? Okay? You got to deny yourself. Make your body a living sacrifice. We're fools for Yahushua's sake, all right? That's our reward. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. And we're dead in this world, man. We ain't got no life. We don't have no joy in this world. Our joy is seeing the 2/3 fall and Esau fall, because we know our kingdom is right around the corner. Okay? We're leaping for joy, like the scripture said. For what? This is the main point. Matthew 16:26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world, Mr. R. Kelly? Okay? You gain the whole world. Look at Bill Cosby. He gained the whole world. Look at him now. Look at all those men. Look at so many so-called black men that then gain the whole world. For what? For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his own Salakia? For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, That's talking about them chariots, because he said he's not going to meet thee as a man, Esau, Edom. Okay, and 2/3 of you wicked ass niggas that don't want to get right. Okay, he said he's not going to meet you as a man. He's going to meet you as an angelical force, a supernatural power, an angel. Okay, with them chariots, man, which you guys ignorantly call UFOs, man. Okay. For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father. That's the glory, man, with his angels, with our brothers, man. And then he shall reward every man according to his works. Because you got to have works. Faith without works is dead. Okay? Verily, I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Okay? That's it on that. Let's go back to this. I want to play the rest of this video, man. Okay? Because that's what you see, man. The famine of the word is coming, man. All the distractions, all of Esau's witchcraft is not working anymore. You see, you go on your little World Star Hip Hop, you know, all those little stupid videos. Go down, read the comments. There's always something on Esau, Edom. There's always some Jake saying something about the truth, man. You know, the jig is up, man. Jake is waking up out of that sleep and getting out of that sunken place.
His publicist helped calm him down.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're going to let the camera keep rolling.
This is not, doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
It's real girls out there missing. It's real young girls out there being abducted.
That's why you know he completely threw. He completely threw. Because he's throwing shade. We know what you're talking about. Like down here in Florida, they just had a fucking some kind of sex thing or something. These wicked elites, that's what they do, man. They really got these women chained up and shit. And he knows because he's in part of that world. Okay? He knows. He knows because he's privy to those things, man. But it doesn't matter. You're Jacob, man. You know?
His emotions remained raw.
It's real girls out there missing. It's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. Robert, and they're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a conversation.
See how he's looking around? You see how he's looking around awkwardly? Did you notice how Gail was looking around awkwardly? Okay, you done, Mr. Kelly. You better to repent, man. You through. Esau gonna wash his hands of you, man. Because after I'm done with this video, you really gonna be through. Because I know what you was talking about, and they know what you was talking about.
Girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay?
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
It's real girls out there missing.
See, his emotions remained raw. And if you don't like that I'm pausing the video, kick rocks and fuck off. Okay? Like I said, he's emotional because emotions cloud judgment. He's not thinking rationally. So he's really just, he's still smart because he ain't saying too much, but he's talking about them them elites, man. That's why he said it. They acting like I'm Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer because he know who the devil is. He knows. Okay, but you've received your consolation, Mr. R. Kelly. Can't serve two masters, man. You can't have it both ways.
Real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrist.
They probably giving them the little, you know how you be cutting the neck? Cut it out. You know how you be doing the thing with your chopping your neck? Chill.
And they can't get out. Robert, and they're ending up buried.
Look how he's looking away.
We have to have a conversation, really. I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I don't want you just ranting at the camera. You don't want him ranting at the camera because he might just blurt out the wrong thing. You see? All of these people are in on it, man. She's not innocent. Gail, Oprah, they all wicked, man. They all in there with the Illuminati, man. The Jay-Z's, the Beyoncé's. But guess what? You all gonna have to pay that price, man. You all gonna have to pony up, man. Cause your witchcraft ain't working no more. Your fucking music is garbage. It ain't distracting the people like how it used to be. You ain't making them hits like how it used to be. You know? They steady playing music from the early 2000s or the 90s. No new music is fucking distracting the people like how it used to be. The witchcraft is wearing off. There's no enchantment against Jacob. The enchantments are what wearing off. You think Esau, Edom don't notice that? So he has no more use for you. You are there to entertain and distract the people. You ain't doing your job. Therefore, you're gonna be exposed. Just like if you're supposed to be a prophet of the Lord, there's a hedge around us. We go off, we sin. We're not perfect. We're men. But hey, guess what? If you're doing the will of the Lord and you pushing the truth sincerely to the best of your ability, there's a hedge around us. The moment you stop doing this work, doing this word, pushing this truth, hey, guess what? The hedge is no longer around you. Satan gonna get at you. The same thing with Esau Edom. The moment you're not doing your job, hey, Satan gonna move that hedge from you, bro. He don't give a damn if you've been doing this for 30 years or not. The scripture said, never trust thine enemy.
Okay, but
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes. What?
You need, how about Shimmy Hawashai? But you ain't go, that's the help you need, but you don't want it.
What kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart. Because my heart is so big. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them.
You sound
Esau Edom betrayed you, huh? Esau Edom betrayed you, huh? I gotta get this together, man. You got oh man, you can't make this stuff up. Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Hey, the scriptures say the words of his mouth is smoother than butter, but war's in his heart, man. Okay? Hey, the Lord ain't playing with you niggas, man. And we in them times. Hey, the doors of mercy are drastically closing. Y'all better tighten up, man. The Lord is not playing around. He is not fucking around. Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, why? Because he about to get thrown under the jail, and you don't want to go to jail for that, buddy. Your butthole finna be tore open, Mr. Kellz. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, talking about, I need help. Yeah, but you don't want the help. You don't want the help of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? But they shall not find me. For they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh, they would none of my counsel, they despised all of my reproof. And this nigga came out of prison prideful. Oh, proud, walking up to McDonald's where they said he supposedly was picking up the young girls at. Bold, proud. Now he crying like a little bitch on camera. Hey, fuck you, nigga. Okay? Death to 2/3. Death to you 2/3, man. Death to 2/3 of Israel, man.
Like you're playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly. You do.
Look at, oh my God. This is hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, she said, Gail said, I feel like you played the victim. Oh my goodness. This is just beautiful. Look at this guy. Oh man. Oh, the Pied Piper himself, man. This is hilarious. And look at how Esau Edom is going to demonize him. Look at how the so-called white woman, I'm going to play the whole video out. Look how the so-called white woman is going to demonize him when she goes back to the studio. The same thing, Esau is like a broken record. He does the same thing over and over. That's why you know what he's going to do to us. He's going to demonize the men of the Lord. He does the same thing to everybody. Once he's done with you, he demonizes you. Okay? That's what he does. He loves to demonize the so-called black man. He loves to paint us as violent, sexual predators, man. He loves to paint that MO. Okay? Even when he went back to the slavery days, man, and with like marijuana, they said, that's one of the things they used to say that, when you smoke weed, it made black men get horny and rape white women. You see, they love demonizing black men. That's the oldest trick in the book, man. The accuser of his brethren. They slay their brother and hold themselves not guilty. You see, why would you trust this man? This man is a devil.
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart, because my heart is so big. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them.
Hey, you need to come out of that Christianity. That's what he got, that Christian mind state. They go show he got that Christmas tree up. That's why he think God is all this love. That ain't the Lord, man.
You sound like you're playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly. You
They
do.
got for the
When I
Thru.
listen to you, it
Just
does
telling
sound
the
like
truth.
you're
Hey, Kellz is through. Kellz is through. Oh, I gotta play that one more again. This is beautiful. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Destroy this fucking place. Destroy 2/3. Destroy the fucking heathen. Destroy this place. Seal the elect. We almost out of here, man. You guys should be excited, man. We almost out of here. They nervous. They scared, man. Jake is scared. Esau's scared. This place is done.
For them to hear me
okay,
talk.
but
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart, because my heart is so big. People betray.
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai gonna help us not have a big heart. Why? Because he said he's gonna have us do unto Esau, Edom, according to his anger. Okay? He's gonna put his spirit on us to judge these nations, man. We're gonna do according to the Lord's righteous anger, man. He need Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He got that. He drunk on that Babylon juice, on that damn Christianity, man. You see? He in the sunken place.
I came here for them to hear me
Okay,
talk.
but
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart, because my heart is so big. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them.
You sound like you're playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly. You do. When I listen to you,
I'm
it
just
does
telling
sound
the
like
truth.
you're playing the victim
I'm just
card.
telling the truth. And the reason I'm emotional,
Robert,
and I apologize for that,
No,
is
no, no,
because this
no.
is the first time I was able to say
speak.
something. I've said nothing.
See? He just took it all. He just took it all. Just been like a good old boy. You know, good old boy, not speaking up. Hey, but Esau, time to pay that bill.
You remained tough and calm throughout that.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't do any good if we both got hysterical.
Look at how they demonize
Gail, you remained tough and calm throughout that.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't do any good if we both got hysterical, or if we both got very emotional. And you could see he felt that in his mind everybody's lying. I said, but there's so many people who are telling the same story. And he kept going back. I said, but the women don't know each other. And he said, how do you know they don't know each other? On social media, you're connected. He thinks everybody's trying to do a book deal or they're trying to do a movie, and that really people are conspiring against him.
I have to say, I've never seen anything like that. I don't know how that went on for over an hour and a half. What was he like before the interview? Because you didn't really know him that well.
No, I don't. I mean, in fairness, he didn't rant for the whole hour and a half, but he got very emotional several times. I met him maybe beyond 5 years ago at a party where you just say, hi, how are you? You know, it's not the time to say, remember we met 5 years ago? I hate it when people do that. So I did ask, can we have a conversation before the interview got started? I wanted to say, we're going to give you a platform to say whatever you want to say. It's no secret that he lives at Trump Tower in Chicago. So we went to his apartment.
This motherfucker live at Trump Towers in Chicago. So I know he's seen the men of the Lord before. I know he's had to driven by or at least heard of. He knows, man.
Apartment there, and we had a conversation. And you walk into his apartment. There's a big welcome home. There's a Christmas tree that he keeps up all year long since his mother died back in 19.
Hey, he can't serve two masters. That's why I'm saying he in this Jesus spirit, man. This Christianity bullshit. That's why he got that big heart. Big old coon, dumbass nigga, man. Like I said, he keep this Christmas tree up 24/7. Complete reprobate, man. Hey, this man is through.
1993. He's very close to his mother, misses her very much because it was her favorite holiday. So he keeps the Christmas tree up all year long. It was like 90 degrees in there because he was resting his voice. He said he was going to be singing later.
This man
What he
keeps
is
this
accused
wicked
of
ass
is
tree.
dastardly.
Exactly.
Raping young girls repeatedly over decades. And I think what you did, Gail, was allow him to tell his story and to see, though, his behavior, his temperament is, I think...
The demonizing, that's Esau's M.O. It's Esau 101. Oh, man.
...of is dastardly.
Exactly.
Raping young girls repeatedly over decades.
90 degrees in there because he was resting his voice. He said he was going to be singing later.
But what he is accused of is dastardly.
Exactly.
Raping young girls.
What he is accused of, the man hasn't even been convicted yet, which I believe he did it. I know he did it. And like I said, I know he took part in some of them damn rituals with them elites, them wicked, them higher ups, man. You know, he's not innocent. But like I said, that's how Esau demonizes, especially Jake, man. Because they have a perpetual hatred for us, man. A perpetual, never-ending, an ongoing hatred. At every moment, they're just waiting to demonize you. That's why the Lord said, never trust thine enemy.
Repeatedly over decades. And I think what you did, Gail, was allow him to tell his story and to see, though, his behavior, his temperament, is, I think, what is probably what is most revealing of this interview as well. The pounding of the fist, the getting up. I was worried about you. I was actually worried about you when I saw the pictures.
Well, it's funny. Favorite son, favorite daughter, and Oprah all called me and said, were you afraid? Did you think he was going to hit you? I actually never thought that. I think that I thought
R. Kelly is through. They completely demonizing and slandering him. Wow, he is done. Wow. Damn. Call her lawyer. How about Shimmy Al-Shai by Shimra Dash, man? Keep pushing. We almost out of here, man. Hey, the Lord said he was going to start at his sanctuary, man. And that's what you see. There's a great sift going on. You see? But not the least grain shall fall on the ground, man. All of the elect is going to be gathered. But, hey, the unwanted, hey, man, good luck to y'all. Anyway, with that being said, Lord willing is edifying. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.